What's up, nuts and bolts? Alright, so as you can see, I got my nice little gloves and nice safety glasses on, and I'm ready to dig into my bowl of carbios. Yum yum, carbios. Alright, so I wanted to kind of show, before I got too far into this thing, the general condition of the carb the way I found it. I have started to clean already, so you'll notice a lot of nice residue in the bottom of the bowl. That actually rinsed out of, yes, it rinsed, that dark sooty stuff rinsed out of the top of the diaphragm cover. Not good. The diaphragm I don't have here right now. I am actually doing a shade tree repair on it, and it is curing inside the house, so I will show that to you later and show you my redneckness. Alright, but check this out. This, let's see if I can get this in better focus and stuff. This tasty little chunky piece, this is actually not as bad as it was when I pulled it out. Most of the big chunks have come off of it. This is all, I don't know, this is like black sand, and I'm not quite sure what this is. You can see it all caked down into the little locator groove. What this piece is, what is it? Crap, I can't remember the name for it, but it is basically, this is where the main jet screws into, and the needle comes down into here. It's the needle tube thingy. I can't remember. Anyways, correct me in the comments. I can never remember the right terminology when the camera's rolling. But I wouldn't normally tear down this far into a carb as far as to pull this out, but it definitely needed to be pulled out. There's so much sand and grit. I don't know how it got into this part here. This from the other side, from the inside of the carb, this tube comes up inside of there, so it creates kind of a even with my light on, this still looks pretty dark, but it creates kind of a cavity between the walls of this and this. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but I don't know if you can see down in there too how gritty that is. So yeah, this thing I have to tear down as much as possible, because somehow, and my camera's not focusing, somehow this thing has stuff, junk, so embedded into it. I don't know how the bike would have run with a carb like this. And it looks like, it's hard to tell, see there's some dark soot right there, dark soot looking stuff right there, that I've mostly wiped out. The whole entire inside of this was dark and sooty too. It looks like they had some sort of fire inside the carb somehow, I don't know. And actually the diaphragm would have been fine. The diaphragm would have been perfectly serviceable if it looked like the little breather hole on the bottom side of the slide of the carb. It looks like that turned into a flamethrower and shot a flame up to the diaphragm. I don't know. Well, actually, it wouldn't have come through there. It would have had to come through one of these holes here. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened, but basically the bottom corner of the diaphragm got melted. It was singed somehow. So, I don't know what's going on with this engine and this carb, but that is the saga. That is the Craigslist bike. You can kind of see. Wow, this light thing isn't working out too well. You have to excuse my sniffling. I'm trying not to get a cold. But see in there, see the soot type stuff? I don't know. I don't know what they did. They were spraying stuff into the carb to try to get the fire. I don't know what happened. There's fire. Fire should not be in your carburetor. There should be no fire in your carb. There's the floats. They look pretty good. But I've basically just started to get into cleanup. I'm probably not going to jet this carb. I want to try to leave it as stock as possible. I may have to jet up a little bit for whatever type of muffler I end up using. So yeah, that's just an update. I'm just getting into cleaning the carb. I'll let you know how it turns out.